What's up, everybody? You feel this beat right here? Here we go. Hey! We about to stamp this out. So if you feel me, come on.
Hi everybody, it's Cindy here with Stampin' Chick Creations. Alright, let's get started. This video is going to be on the Lifetime of Love class. So thank you for signing up for that. So let's get started. Alright, so this is a stamp set that you're going to need. Now I have given you everything that you should need to get these done. Your kit will have your designer series paper, it will have your embellishments, and it will have your cards. So we will go through and make each of the cards. I'm just going to gather up my supplies here super duper quick. We will get started. So, sorry, I just did this class the other day, so I just want to make sure that I have all my bits here that I need so we can do this rather quickly. All right, I think we're good. All right, so let's get started with, let's start with this card here. So this one is your card base. So you will have extras of this, so you can make this extra projects of this later on. So this is our card kits with the coordinating envelopes. These envelopes are stunning, absolutely stunning. So this is a very, very simple card. And what I've done is I've gone ahead and I have cut this for you. It's standard card, and I've just cut 1 inch on either side. Now you can color these flowers too if you really wanted to. I'm not going to, but just know that you can for this this card. All right, so I'm just going to see. I had actually during class. Okay, there it is. All right. So what we're going to do is these two flaps here, we're actually just going to glue straight down. Now, I was telling the ladies in class that I could have actually, you could actually make this into a floating bridge card. So what's a floating bridge card? So basically, I wouldn't glue these two down, but I would have a strip of paper that would go across. And so it would go across here, and it would glue here and here. Oh, sorry, here and here. And then it would actually, these two pieces would open up, and then this would open up separate. So anyway, it's kind of cool. Okay, totally off subject there. So now for this one here, what I'm going to do is I am using Wild Wheat ink for a lot of these cards. And that's because it looks a lot like gold, right? So it ties in that gold. So I'm going to just line up my stamp. Except for it just moved on me. That's not cool. Okay, let's try this. Okay, now I have die cut your circle for you. So this is that new die that I just showcased actually on my live the other night too. It's called Everyday Details die. It's definitely my favorite one right now. It's so simple, right? These holes on them is like not a big deal, but it's so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to use my Wild Wheat. I'm struggling today. Okay, so wishing you a lifetime of love and happiness is what this is going to say. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp this in the middle-ish. Like that. Okay, could have gone over a little bit, but we're not going to judge. Okay, I'm going to close this up. Now, the other thing that I gave you is this. And this piece here, you can, if I was smart, I would have actually cut this out with adhesive sheets, but wasn't thinking. Okay, so you're going to use your fine tip glue, which if you don't have fine tip glue, everybody should have a fine tip glue pen. I know some people don't like it because they say it clogs. Well, it clogs if this pin doesn't actually get in the hole. You think it's gone in the hole, but it hasn't gone in the hole. That's how it clogs. So you just really have to make sure that you've closed it off properly. And I'll show you my little trick to getting that done, because honestly, I've been where everybody else has been, where you're kind of grumpy because your glue is stuck, and I realize now what I did wrong. So I'm only putting the glue on the thicker parts, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to place it around my circle like that. Okay, and just lightly letting that touch. So now to close up my glue, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to lean it against this needle or the tip here. I'm going to take this and I'm going to use my finger to help guide the needle into the hole. And sometimes I actually have to, oh, come on. Come on. Am I wearing the wrong glasses? I'm not even sure what's happening today. Should not be this difficult, honestly. Okay, what is happening? I've never had this much problems just because I make a liar out of me now. Okay, I can't actually see what's happening. Okay. See, that's not even actually in the hole. Oh, you know why? Because there is, that's why. Because there is a little thing over my, oh, it's almost like there it goes. Okay. So yes, you want to make sure that needle is actually in the actual tip. That should not have been that hard. But if you leave it open too long, what will happen is that it will clog, right? So make sure you put your lid on right away. Okay, so then I've already done this on my part, but you're going to stamp this flower right here. Okay. And then you're going to die cut it out with the dies or fussy cut it. You can do either or. And then what you're going to do is you're going to color this. So I'm going to use my Old Olive. So now when you do your blends, there's two ways you can do it. You can take your dark and you can go over the parts that you want to make a little bit darker. Or you can do your light color and then come back with your dark. So not really a right or wrong I think it's more of a preference. And I will kind of mix intermittently which ones I do. And then when you take your light, you're just going to kind of go in a circular motion. And you're going to kind of move that ink around. You don't want to color like a regular marker. You just want to kind of move those around like this. And then you can always go back and do more shading or that kind of thing when you're when you're ready. Or when you're done and you kind of see the final product, you might want to change your mind. Okay. Now for this one, I'm going to use my Fleur de Flamingo, but I'm going to actually go, and again, you can make these whatever color you want. So I'm using my dark in the spots that I actually just kind of want to highlight or bring emphasis to. Okay, so I'm just doing a little bit of that, and then I'll come in with my Fleur de Flamingo. And I'm just going to go in a circular motion and just blending that all in. So the really great thing about blends is that you won't get that line. So when you color with the Stampin' Write markers, it looks like you've been coloring with a marker. With the blends, it doesn't. It kind of just all mixes in together. So you just want to keep that in mind. Just try and stay within the lines if you can. I like to go with the big paintbrush end first, and then I will go in with the chisel end just to put the final touches on. Now my Fleur de Flamingo probably needs to be replaced. It's feeling a little dry. Okay, so then I'll come in here and get along the edges. Now I could actually have done this first too. Gone along the edges. Okay. All right. Now you're going to take, I'm going to put these, I'll just put those there for now. Now you're going to take a dimensional and, or a couple dimensionals. You're going to put these on the back. Make sure this is still recording. Yep. Okay. And then this, my friends, is going to go here. And then you can put this onto there. And you can dimensional this too if you want, which I might actually do. Okay, so totally up to you what you pop up, what you don't pop up. Okay, so there's your first card. Now, you can also stamp on the inside if you'd like. And then don't forget, you can always coordinate your envelope to match like these flowers, right? You can put that in the corner, that kind of thing. All right, so that's card number 1 is done. Card number 2, let's do card number 2, which will be this one here. So this one has the wild wheat piece in it. Again, using the card base. So you have lots to create with after. Again, these incredible envelopes. I'm pretty sure your bits, you're going to have this triangle piece. This is for you to do whatever you want with, okay? It's just the other portion of your card. So this is your card front. Okay, so it's just the piece that I've cut off here. So do what you want with this piece. Okay, so what are we doing here? So here, we're going to emboss this piece. And when you emboss it, it's going to go in here like that, okay? So let me show you if I can find my finished card here. Oh, I had one from class that I hadn't quite finished, but I don't know where it's gone. Okay. Okay, so this is the piece you're going to emboss. Okay, so once that's embossed, you're going to take your wild wheat piece, you're going to fold it in half using your bone folder. I'm going to crease here. This is now going to center top and bottom, side to side, okay, into your card like this, okay? Okay, so this piece here, now this piece, you want to put a decent amount of glue on here, okay? Just because this is going to be your mechanism that's going to move your card open and closed. And because we're putting it on the embossed piece, you need more adhesive to get into the grooves, okay? So just keep that in mind. If you want to use like a tear and tape, you could do that as well. All right, so one of these pieces is going to go on the inside as I'm throwing my paper around. So let's just get one of those on the inside. And then I'll show you what we're going to do on the outside. Okay, so now, once this is glued down, use your bone folder to crease. So now this piece here is going to go here. So what I did here, and you can't really see it, so I'll show you as a demonstration here if I can find my ink. Okay, so I use soft sea foam, and I actually used this stamp right here. Okay, these leaves. And what I did was I actually, and it's hard to see, like the ladies even in class couldn't even see it. So you don't even have to do this step if you didn't want to, but I just think it gives an extra little look. So I'm using my soft sea foam, and I'm actually just kind of going into the corners here. Just because it's a very, very light color, right? And putting them there. And then I'm going here. And here. Okay, so 2 here, 2 here. And again, you don't even have to do that step because it's so faint, you don't even see it. So I don't know if you can see it on camera or not. Okay, now I'm going to bring in my original card. So then what we're going to do, if I can find, there it is, staring at it. You're going to take these 2 flowers here, And you're going to stamp 2 of each, and you're going to die cut them out using Wild Wheat. So that's what I've done here. So there's 2 here. I used dimensionals, and I put 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. So I just put each of them, but then I flipped them, and then I put Forever and Always in the middle using Wild Wheat. So you can go ahead and do that. I'm not going to do the die cutting right now just because that's kind of boring, but essentially that's what we're doing on this one, okay? So that is card number 2. I'm going to put these in here. I'm going to have to finish these all up this Friday on Finish It Friday. All right, 3rd card. Once I find it here. I got so many bits floating around. Okay, 3rd card is this Very Vanilla piece with the Pretty Peacock. So this card looks like this. So this is this one, and then it opens like this, and so it stands like this. Okay? It's not a hard card. So let me show you what we're doing with this one. So I gave you all the bits. So you have a piece of Very Vanilla, and it has a score line, 2 score lines on it actually. So you're going to fold on each of the score lines. Now this score line, so this is a regular card, right? This score line here, I want you to fold it under like this, so into your card. Okay, so this is your regular card, and then you're going to fold this one under, so it kind of goes on the inside of your card, right? Okay, so then what we're going to do is you have a few bits and pieces here. So you have 2 pieces of Pretty Peacock. So 1 and 2 will go here. Okay, so go ahead and glue those ones down. And of course, you have to decide what side of the paper you want to use. I'm using the part with the gold because I love Pretty Peacock and the gold together. Okay, so there's that one. And there's that one. Okay. Now comes the really, really fun part. All right, so what we're doing now is you have 2 pieces here that are 2 inches by 2 inches, and they have a crease in them. So what you want to do is you want to fold those. Now, the part that has the crease, you actually want to put those on the edge of your designer series paper, okay, with the open part facing out on either side. So these will actually be kind of like a butterfly type thing, okay? So they're going to go like this and like this. So see how this is open? So let me glue one down and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so I'm going to put this one here. And you want it kind of in the center of your card, okay? So, and you want to make sure that you just give that enough time to dry. Again, if you want to use tear and tape for this, you absolutely can. And just don't be afraid to use a little bit extra glue here, only because it is going to be your mechanism to hold your card together. Okay, so there we go. We have that part done. Now, the next thing we need to do is we need to take your solid piece of Very Vanilla, and we are going to put glue here and here, and then we're going to place this on top. And we're going to hold it there for just a second. If you want to take a block and just set that on so you have a free hand, you can do that. Okay, now you're going to put your designer series paper on top here. So go ahead and do that. As such. And then what we're going to do is we are actually going to take this strip. We're going to put 3 dimensionals on them. So 1 at the top, 1 in the middle, 1 on the bottom. Take this off. We are going to run this on the inside of your card. Now you're going to leave a little bit of an edge here, so you can see a little bit of your Very Vanilla. Try to make it straight, if you can. like that. And then what will happen is that your card will stand. Now, if it doesn't stand like mine is doing right now, what you need to do is kind of play with your folds a little bit. More probably this fold here, the outside fold, and then eventually it will, once you work with it a little bit more. Of course, mine on video is not going to work because there it goes. Okay. It will just stay like that. Okay. Now, this piece here, we're just going to stamp love you, and it can go right here. And then again, I stamped one of each flower in Pretty Peacock with wild wheat stems. You can't even see the stems, so if you don't put them on, it's fine. Excuse me. And then these are popped up, and I just put them here in the corner. Okay. So that's it to that card. So another super simple card, but like so beautiful. I love this card. Okay, that card is done. Your very last card is not, again, a hard card by any means. It's just another fun fold card. It's very similar to the one we just did. Just make sure you get all the bits out of your envelope. All right, so you have a piece of crumb cake here. So I'm going to turn it so that my solid piece is on this side, all my, actually, no, I want to go this way. My solid piece on this side and all my score lines are on the left side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this in like a regular, so this is just half a sheet of cardstock. I'm going to fold this first score line back and score it. And then the rest of these I'm going to fold forward. I'm going to fold forward. This last teeny weeny piece, I'm going to fold back. Okay. So let's do that again. So we have it closed. We're going to go backwards, forward, forward, back. Okay. So now what we're going to do here is we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I just realized I don't have this piece here. Shoot. Oh, maybe this one. I could use this one. This isn't the piece that I wanted, but I can just trim this down. I did not give you that piece. My apologies. Okay. I'm going to cut this piece down to 3/4 of an inch by 5 1/4. Or sorry, by 4. Okay, and then this piece will go here. Okay, so let's do this part here. What I want you to do very first thing is I want you on this very first crease part here, I want you to run tape or glue all the way down. And I want you to close this. So we're making like a book. So this will be our book binding. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our glue or our paper. Oh my gosh, words today are not my friend. Okay, so our paper. Our paper. Our paper. And paper. Okay, so far so good. Remember, you can pause me at any point in time too, right? Okay, so now I'm going to do the exact same thing I did on the last card. I'm going to use 3 dimensionals on this last piece. I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to peel those off. And then I'm going to actually place this on the inside of my card. Like this. And then what will happen is that when I close that up, I get like a bay window. Okay, so this piece here is your inside of your card. So that's going to go right here. So we can go ahead and glue that piece down. Like that. Okay, and I'm going to show you the original card. And then you can decorate yours as you see fit. So this one, I used the postage stamp. Now on yours, I did give you a smaller size postage stamp. I thought this one was a little bit too big. So I did give you, excuse me, a smaller one. And I just put congratulations on your wedding day. Excuse me. And then I stamped and colored and die cut this flower right here. And I popped it up right beside. So you may have to actually put it onto one of these branches here, or these strips here, if it doesn't all fit. But this will tuck in here nicely. And when you go to glue this, just put your dimensionals here, and then you're going to place it there in the bigger panel in the center. Okay? All right. So those are all your cards. I hope you enjoyed them. So if you have any questions or concerns, reach out, let me know, and we will chat very, very soon. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for signing up, and we'll talk soon. Bye. Hello, everybody. Cindy here with Stampin' Chick Creations. Welcome and happy Family Day. So if you're in Canada, today is a holiday for some of us, not for everybody, I understand. So welcome. And if you're new to my page, hello. And thank you for joining me. And if you are returning, thank you for coming back. So just a quick little introduction. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator based out of Brigden, Ontario, Canada. I've been a demonstrator for 19 years now. Love it. Wouldn't give it up for the world. And I'm so excited to be here. So every Monday morning at 6 a.m., I post measurements of what we're going to be making at, well, it's usually 7:15 Eastern Standard Time, but tonight I'm doing it at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I generally will make 3 cards. You can make as many or as few as you would like. A lot of people will just stamp along with me. Hello, Joanne from Florida. Many will just stamp along with me. Some will just watch and create afterwards. Either is fine. I was just having a conversation with some ladies on Saturday saying, I don't know how you guys do it with Mystery Mondays or Magical Mondays because it stresses me out not knowing what I'm making. Hello, Maddie. So thank you for coming back week after week. I hope you're enjoying these. So you might have noticed if you looked at my post this morning at 6 a.m. So I pre-post all of my, or pre-schedule all of my posts. So Sunday mornings, I actually sit and I post all of my posts for the week. It's just because that works better for my lifestyle. Because, you know, if you haven't noticed lately, my life is a little bit upside down sometimes, and I can't really rely on things to go tickety-boo like I'd like them to. So this morning's post, the measurements were blank. Nobody mentioned it, so I don't know if you just did notice or if, hello, Janet, hello, Linda. If you all just thought I had like maybe forgot to put them there. And I kind of did. So last night I was supposed to come to the house to do all this and prep and all these things. And then my little fur baby got very ill. And that was my number one priority, was being with my baby. So, so anyway, I didn't get here. And then my post posted at 6 a.m. this morning. And I went, oh well, I'll post it later. So that's why. So my little girl is doing okay. She's the perkiest we have seen her in 2 days. And apparently when I came to the house tonight, she had tried to get up. And so she stood for a few minutes, but it took everything out of her. So my guess is tomorrow morning it will be a call to the vet to just make the appointment to put her down. She's 14 years old. And her sister passed away a year and a half ago. So we're very, very lucky. We actually anticipated this dog to go way before the other dog. Because this one was the one that was overweight. This one was the one that had bad ears. This is the one that had all the health stuff, right? Goes to prove you just never know. So my husband's dog, which was my dog's sister, passed away a year and a half ago. Hello, Colleen. So the fact we had an extra year and a half with my girl is pretty awesome. And we knew the time was coming. We you just never want it to happen on a long weekend, right? Especially a very long weekend. So anyway, we'll see what happens tomorrow. But so far she seems to be, you know, they say they get better before they get worse. And I kind of think that might be happening. So anyway, let's get started. Oh, a couple things. If you have not seen the classes, I did post them all. There's very few for March. and that's because I have a really busy like life happening. And I'm just going to kind of maybe rethink some of the classes I've been offering and kind of take some away, bring some back, just kind of refocus on where I want to go. So if you are interested in any of those classes, I'm going to suggest you register quickly. The all occasions class, that is a $25 order, is already pretty much full. It has, I think, only 2 or 3, hi bestie, only about 2 or 3 spots left. I think maybe 3. So once it's full, it's full. So if there's any classes that you would like virtual, you absolutely can do that. You just need to ask, and then I will provide that for you. So in the virtual options, I give you everything. I cannot stamp images. So you have to have either the stamp set that I'm using or something similar. Okay, because I'm not allowed to stamp anything, but I do provide you with all the words are hard today. All the die cuts and that kind of thing. Okay, so the only thing is I can't stamp any images for you because that's against Stampin' Up! Policy. Okay, and then there's the Trusty Tool class, which is like, I'm excited for this one because that class is not going to be just plain old boy cards. They're going to be fun. I'm hoping they're going to be 3D cards, like super, super awesome cards. And you have a chance to get the paper for free. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Okay? All right. Anything else? No? Okay. I see we have some people hopping on. So thank you, Janet. I'm hoping that tomorrow is, it's going to be a tough day, I think, unless I get completely surprised and I get told, no, we can actually fix this, but I can't imagine. She's 14 years old. So you go in anticipating the worst and hope for the best, right? All right. So I was frantically over here trying to cut my cardstock. And my first card that I cut, I think I just cut wrong measurements, and I hope I didn't give you the wrong measurements because the rest of them all seem to be okay. So what did I tell you needed? Let me get my cards. I literally just threw all these into a clear envelope here. So I use these. These are the, oh, my camera's doing this thing again. Okay, hang on. Hang on. I don't know what's happening with my camera today, but it's having a moment. It keeps freezing on me. Like it just keeps, I don't know. Anyway, I'll have to keep an eye on it. So I put my cut pieces into these clear envelopes, and I find they work really, really well. So I just kind of dumped everything in here. So we're just going to go ahead. We're going to start with the first card. Hey, can I show you this while we're here? Can you see this? If you're in my technique club, that's for you. Okay. That's just 1 of 4. Okay, let's get started. So what did I tell you needed? Okay, I told you needed a solid piece of cardstock. I'm just trying to make sure my camera doesn't freeze on me. So your standard card base. I told you needed a piece of 4 by 5 1/4. So I am actually using Night of Navy as the color that I'm using. And I have embossed this. Can you see it embossed? It's so pretty. And then I told you needed 2 pieces of solid cardstock. So one is 2 3/4 by 4. And the other one is 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. Okay. Yes. Countryside Inn. Thank you. Thank you, bestie. I love you because I completely drew a blank on the name of this embossing folder and the paper. And I actually thought of you while I was cutting this cardstock. I was like, my bestie's going to be on and she's going to love this card. And then I told you your DSP was going to be 2 1/2 by 3 3/4. And then another piece that's going to be 2 by 3. And then I told you needed a focal point. Now I kind of went against my rule. I said roughly around 2 inches. This is not 2 inches. I know that. My apologies, but I love this new die that I got. And I wanted to use different sizes of it. So, where's my take a pic tool? So I'm actually using a smaller size than 2 inch. So this one is around a 2 1/4 inch, roughly. And then we need to layer it. So that's going to be my layered piece right there. Okay. And then I told you we needed a piece of 1 1/4 by 3 3/4. Okay. Now, something popped in my head. Oh, I was going to tell you that this card, actually, this layout is not my layout. I received a card. Actually, I received a couple beautiful cards in the mail this week. They were get well cards because my back was like kaput, right? Which I'm sure when I go to the chiropractor tomorrow, I'm going to get in trouble again. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. And so this card came in the mail from one of my Stampin' Sisters, whose name is Tamara Bertram, and she's out west. And Tamara is a queen at sending out cards. Like, she is truly my idol. So she sent me a get well card, and I loved the layout. And I was going to show you the card she sent me, but I took it home to write down all the measurements, and I forgot to bring it back. So I will post that picture when I get home so you could see what she sent me, and then you can compare it to what we're going to make tonight. So love this layout, so kudos to Miss Tamara. Okay, so let's get started. So if you would like to emboss your 4 by 5 1/4 piece, go ahead and do that. You don't have to. There's not a right or wrong. I just went ahead and did this off camera just to kind of speed things up, because I know for you watching, it's kind of boring to sit here and watch me emboss. So, I think I just put this on upside down. It's gonna be a Monday. Doesn't matter. It's gonna be covered up. Okay. So I'm gluing my 4 by 5 1/4 piece onto my standard card base. Okay. I'm gonna set that to the side for half a second. If you're here, say hello, so I know that you're here, because I know there's lots of people watching that that I know you're lurkers, and that's okay. I love lurkers. I just like to know who you are, so then I know that you're here, because sometimes I don't know everybody who's on until you say hello and tell me where you're calling from. Don't tell me where you're calling from, because you're probably not calling me, but tell me where you're watching from if you have never been on here before. Okay, so now this is this paper I'm using here is Boho Blue. I love that Boho Blue is in this Countryside Inn paper. Love it. So let's just kind of do this, because you can tell by the measurements that one is going to layer on top of the other. It's really super hard to pick what side of the paper to use with this Countryside Inn, because both sides are so stinking amazing. And I am not a blue girl. I'm a black girl, but I am not a blue girl. I don't like hate blue. It's like take it or leave it. But I have to tell you, this Countryside Inn paper, I love. Like I might have hi Linda, both Lindas. I might have like maybe 8 or 9 packages of this paper up in my paper rack right now. Well, why? Well, because I like it. And for a while there, I was doing a lot of classes around this paper. Okay, so I've glued my Designer Series paper onto my Boho Blue. Okay, now I have to remember exactly how this went. So I think one went this way. Okay, because I'm going off memory. I wish I had her card here to show you. One went this way. Okay, and then I'm going to actually take this strip and I'm going to cut it on a diagonal like that. And then it's going to go this way. So this is going to go about here. And then this, my friends, is going to go like that. And then I'm going to obviously put some bling on it, right? So you could emboss this piece, actually. She did not. She put her gems on there, I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure that's how she had it. So I'm pretty sure this one went like this on a diagonal. This one went like, maybe not so much of a diagonal, maybe like this. Like that. And then like this. I'm going off memory. And my memory these days are there, like that. What do you think? Joanne says cool card. It's a very nice card. So now you're going to ask me what is popped up, what's not popped up. You can pop up whatever you want. I don't believe any of hers was popped up. Maybe this part here. Honestly, if you're mailing, just be careful of popping things up. I will advise you, though, if you're gluing or if you're embossing this piece here, you have to make sure these pieces have more glue on them because it has to get into all those creases and stuff, right? So I'm going to take this apart and I'm going to try to glue this down and try to remember what it is that I did. So I hope you guys had a really nice family day weekend. We actually had a Sting game today. And I wasn't going to go because I knew that they were going to lose because they were playing the Sioux Greyhounds. So I knew it was going to be a poopy game. And I didn't really want to leave my baby. But then my husband said to me, you can't do anything for her anyway. She's sleeping peacefully. Just let her be and she'll be fine. She hasn't moved. You know, nothing significant has happened. So I went, and honestly, I actually expected when we came home that she wouldn't still be alive. But we walked in, and she was perky. She was like, there you are, Mom. Where the heck have you been? So, I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Animals, you know, they're awesome when they're healthy, but when they get to this point in life, it's just the hardest thing ever. My coworker, actually, this week was kind of going through the exact same thing. Her dog is 14 years old as well. And like paralyzed, I guess. Well, was supposed to be paralyzed and then got up and started walking. So she was a little bit confused. And so she actually put an air mattress down and slept beside her dog. And I thought, oh, how sweet is that? And then what was I doing last night? I was sleeping on the couch. She's on her bed on the floor and I'm like got my arms stretched out and I'm petting her to comfort her. So I'm sure tomorrow when I go to the chiropractor, he's going to ask me what the heck I've been doing because I'm completely out of whack. So, okay. So I'm going to put this here. I don't know if you can tell. I got some glue right here. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to pop this up though. Okay. Boho blue. Do we want to stamp it in boho blue? Do we? Okay. Let's go. I'm going to use this. Hello. See this Garden Meadow? This is an online exclusive, eh? Oh, did you, Jen? I'm so sorry. Hey, Lynn. How are you, honey? Nice to see you here. Yeah, it's like, and we have 2 puppies. Well, they're not really puppies. They're now 2, believe it or not. So they're a handful. And the male just loves this dog. And the female's like very jealous. But even she was like, ooh, she doesn't look very good. So it's funny. Animals have the most amazing intuition. Okay. I'm going to put the hello there. So as a reminder, if you folks are looking to buy this glass mat, you can't buy it. You can get it for free though. So if you want it, there's no guarantee it's going to be available afterwards. I know there's some demonstrators out there telling their customers, oh, don't worry, you can buy it afterwards. Well, no, there's no guarantee you're going to be able to buy it afterwards. I'm going to guess more of a no than a yes, to be quite honest. You're better off to get a heck of a good deal on your starter kit. Get the mat. Stock up on some amazing supplies. And then be on your happy way. All right, let's see. Let's see. And I have to tell you, I signed up for a skincare company because I love their products recently, and I was trying to get signed up. One day at a time, Lynn. Absolutely. I was trying to get logged into their system yesterday, and it made me appreciate how simple Stampin' Up! System actually is. Even my daughter was like, Mom, this is so complicated. Why is it so complicated? I'm like, I have no idea, but I'm grateful that our system at Stampin' Up! Is very easy to use. Look how pretty this card is. I thought I just glued it wrong. How funny would that have been? Not so funny. All right. Let me see. Let's see. I need my spritzer. Where's my spritzer? I'm looking around for my spritzer. I can't find it. That's because it's right smack and dab in front of me. Okay. I'll be okay. There we go. Okay. Do you have your cards done? Do you have that card done? Not all of them. Oh, my phone's buzzing. It's Monday night, friends. That can only mean one thing. Sister chat night. Actually, I did tell my one sister I'm going live in 10 minutes. So, like, please don't, like, bother me. So I don't think it's her. Okay, let's put some bling on this. Hey, did I tell you that you can color your gems or your, what are these things called? Rhinestones? You want to see how? Can I show you? I've shown you this a million times. I know I have, but I like doing it, so let's do it anyway. Because we have some new people on. So I'm going to take Misty Moonlight, and you have to do this with the alcohol markers. Oh, speaking of alcohol markers, definitely caught wrong. Uh-oh, did I give you the wrong measurements? I hope I didn't give you the wrong measurements. So now that I said alcohol markers, I want to give you a heads up because you're here with me tonight, so you get to know. So shh. There's 2 new videos coming this week. 2! Not even 1, there's 2. Okay. Okay. Whew. I thought maybe I gave you the wrong measurements, Colleen, because, you know, anything is possible. So 2 videos are going to launch this week. So watch out for those. Okay, I don't know what's happened to the... Oh, here it is. Okay, I just can't see. So see how I'm taking my alcohol marker? I'm going to do one. That's Misty Moonlight. Let me see if I could get, here, let me do Boho Blue. Is this Boho? Yeah, Boho Blue. I'll do that one in a different color. So you can only do this with your alcohol markers. And basically, I'm coloring my rhinestones. So you no longer need to buy 5,000 different kinds of rhinestones or colors of rhinestones. All you need... Oh, just me. Okay, thank goodness. Because anything is possible with me these days. All you need now is to have your alcohol markers and rhinestones. And then you can color your rhinestones any color you want. And it dries like instantly. So it's pretty flippin' cool. Okay, so there's card number 1. So see how this one I did in the Misty Moonlight, this one I did in Boho Blue, and this one I just left plain. Okay? I gotta do the inside. One thing at a time. Oh, ow, my shoulder. Ow. Okay, card number 1, done. I'll put that there. Where's my... Here it is. Okay, card number 2. Can I show you something else? If you're in my technique club, look. Oh! This is what we're making. You see it? So pretty. Okay, I digress. Okay, so this one is... I need my bone folder. This one I'm using is Pebbled Path. Another one of my absolute favorite colors. This one's an in color too, so it's going to be one that's we're going to retire and I'm going to cry. So I'm just forewarning everybody. So this one, I am... Hi, Miss Marlin. This one I could trim down just a little bit, but I'm not going to bother right this second. But I've embossed this one already with the distressed embossing folder. Okay, it's really pretty. So remember last week during my unboxing video that I thought was going to be massively huge because I thought I had ordered a lot more than I had. And I said I had some dies I wanted to show you. Well, the one I used on the last card is part of it, and the one I'm using on this card is another part of it. I'll show you the whole set because it is, holy smokes, I love it. It's like one of the ones that I'm going to constantly gravitate to. Okay, so I have that done. So this one, this paper, OMG. So this class was supposed to happen last Sunday, but because my mother-in-law thought it might be a good idea to go in and have emergency surgery, I had to postpone that class. So this class around this sweet, Nature Sweetness, is tomorrow. I hope. Fingers crossed I don't have to cancel it again because I might cry. But this paper is so pretty, and the ladies that are coming tomorrow are going to love the cards. We had a really fun time Saturday at class around the love one. The love one. I can't think of what it's called right now. It'll come to me. So I'm going to use this one. I know people are very shocked at how little glue I use, but you do not, my friends, need to cake your cards in glue to make them stick. If you do, you're using the wrong glue. Okay. Can I do this one this way? No, it just won't fit, eh? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Oh my God. This layout, honestly, I'm like a little bit obsessed with. I could probably pop some of this up. I'm not going to pop it up. I want to. I'm very tempted to, but I'm not going to. So notice I'm using a little bit more glue here, and that's because I'm putting it right onto the embossed. So I want that to kind of hold. Okay. So how many are stamping with me tonight? I know a few of you. I know a lot of you guys just watch and then create with me later, which I absolutely get it. And I saw that some of you actually posted, oh, I'm getting glue on my hands, your finished projects from last week, and that made my heart full. We need to go back and look at them a little bit more. It's been a busy week. It's going to be a busy next couple weeks. All right, so here is my pebbled path. I'm going to cut this way, like that. I'm going to put this one here. This is going to go here. Hang on. See this? This is from that same stamp set. Or no, die. It's a die. And then that's going to go there. And then we have to bling it, right? I feel like this actually should maybe go out a little bit more like this. Trying to decide what I want to do here, because that is actually kind of the same size. Yeah, that's okay. I can make that work. Okay. I need a stamp set, friends. I need a stamp set. Okay, let's see. Oh, the stamp set to this one actually is out in the other room. Always been you. Yep. You mean so much to so many. Is that cringy? Is it cringy? Oh, here's the stamps that we used on Saturday. Look at that, Lifetime of Love, because I was going to do the video for it, but I didn't have time. I'm coloring my doggone card from fronts, laugh out loud, as I stamped a lot of them, so now coloring all the dogs. Oh! That's a nice stamp set, but it's a lot of coloring. I was in my craft room all afternoon working on cards and upcoming classes, so I'm just watching. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. You know what? I'm just thinking. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I need a happy birthday stamp. That's what I'm thinking. So stand by. Stand by. Stand by. I'm looking for my go-to greetings. Oh, ow. It's right here. Oh, hang on. Wait. 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 Here we go. I was going to do go-to greetings because I was thinking happy birthday. Oh, which I could do. I do like that. Oh, you can't see that. I was thinking this happy birthday. But then I was thinking like this one's kind of fun too. You're my everything. You make me smile. Should I do a happy birthday? Or should I use something in Timeless Arrangements? Because Timeless Arrangements is so pretty. Your kindness means everything to me. I really appreciate you. I could do thanks for being my friend. I feel like I have so many happy birthday cards. But I feel like happy birthday is quite needed. So Linda, no, use something else. Not go-to greetings. Timeless Arrangements. No. Yes. I love this layout too, Janet. I'm telling you, it's like so pretty. I know my wild wheat friends don't like this wild wheat. It's probably making you twitch. Is my screen frozen? No. Okay, good. I'm trying to decide if I want to use... I like this Timeless Arrangements. It's different. You know what the problem is? I have so many stamps. Well, no, I have a few. I'm not going to lie. I could do a very big thanks. Yes, Timeless. Okay. No, that's not going to fit. Okay. I was going to say, I could do a very big thanks. I think I'm going to do this one where it says... where did it go? Okay, maybe I'll just look at this because it's easier. I'm using wild wheat. I love it. I love it, Beverly. See? Wild wheat, honestly, is such a beautiful color. I know some don't agree with me, but I promise you it really is. I'm really torn. I'm just gonna put "You Are So Kind." Will that fit on there? Yeah, let's do it. You are so kind. I don't know who I'm going to send that to. I'll find somebody. Okay, you are so kind. Boop. Okay. You are the best. Is that on there? Oh, you are the best right there. I see it. You know what? I'm going to do you are the best. I like that, actually. No, I'm going to do you're so kind. Send it to me. Okay. I will. That's what I should do. I should start taking votes for who I'm going to send these cards to. Because honestly, I have so many cards. I need to do something with them. Oh, love it. Okay, reminder. If you received a gift from me for the birthday club for the month of February, you need to redeem it by the end of February or it is null and void. Oh my gosh, my shoulder hurts so bad. All right. Oh, I could have done You Make Me Smile. Oh, poopy poop. Where does this one go? Over here. Okay. That's fine. We will make it happen. Okay, let's rock and roll here. Oh, I forgot to glue these down. Okay, apparently I left my brain at home. Okay, I'm going to go over this way a little bit. Okay. And then I'm gonna pop these up. I'm gonna pop these ones up. Oh, and you know what? I have some really beautiful gems that I'm gonna use. Yeah, I do. Watch. Watch, I'm gonna show you. I just broke my fingernail before I went live. It's driving me nuts. Okay. You're so kind. You're so kind. Come in. That's way more dimensionals than I ever use, but whatever. Okay, hello. Yeah, let's get rocking here. There. Okay, now, wait. Wait, don't go anywhere. Do I want to use cork? Or do I want to use these blingy ones? Look at how pretty those are. Okay, let's use these. I'm gonna make an executive decision, and I'm gonna use these incredibly beautiful blingy blings because I love them. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 2. That was silly. That's okay. I can still make it work. There. Okay. What do you think? Yes? No? Maybe so? Yes, no, maybe so? Okay, card number 2, done. Done. It's 8:36, friends, and I'm on card 2 of 3. You can't see my desk, mind you. That's okay. Okay, where's my last card? This one is the one that's going to make me... Hi, Susan. Hello. You like that one, Joanne? All right. Let me show you here. I'm going to show you something else. Okay, this one's kind of a little bit broken because I kind of broke it a little bit, but see this? Okay. Those are little sneak peeks for you. All right. Little teasers. There's one more, but I don't like that one as much. Okay. Let's do this one. So this one, I already had this cardstock cut, so this one's going to open this way. Okay. Stunning. Aw, thanks, honey. Okay, so then this one I used this embossing folder. Oh my gosh, if you do not have this one, it's a must-have in your crafting kit. Now, it is supposed to look like it's missing pieces that were not embossed. That is on purpose. Okay. So I'm going to glue this one down. So this one's just going to like open up a little different. It's exact same process. We're not going to do anything different. Okay. So the other thing I'm going to tell you, friends, is if you have not yet joined my YouTube channel, it's going to be kind of important to do that going forward, because Facebook, lovely old Facebook, is changing the way they do things, and they're blocking third-party software. So what does that mean? So I use a software program so I can use my face and my desktop, and it's called Ecamm, and you have to give Ecamm authorization so I can see your name. It's blocking that, and other software programs, not just that one, like a whole bunch, from streaming into groups. Now, I'm on a page, but word on the street is that that same change. Yeah, I haven't done anything to it yet, Susan. I just was gluing. That's why this is here. Oh, sorry. This one here, Colleen, is crumb cake. Okay. And then this one here is Highland Heather. And this is the lavender paper. Okay, so crumb cake, Highland Heather, and the lavender paper. So yeah, so right now, as of April, we can't use the software to stream into groups. And the word on the street is that they're going to do the same thing with pages. So my videos at some point down the road might need to be streamed anytime, honey. Might need to start being streamed through YouTube. So like I might have to start going live on YouTube. So it's going to be very important that if you are not yet a subscriber to my channel on YouTube, that you do that, because I don't want you to miss out on stuff. So there's a subscribe button on my channel, and just make sure you subscribe. And then what happens is, like this week when I go live, no, I'm not going to go live, sorry. When I post my new videos, because I'm posting 2 videos this week, then you will be one of the first ones to be notified of that. And then when I go live, you'll be notified. Okay. So, and that's not coming for a little bit, but it's important to kind of be prepared. Because I'll tell you, this change right now has got a lot of people upset. A lot of people. And I'm like, it's the way technology is. Right? Okay. So, I'm going to show you this die. Where's this die? I have it right here. I'm going to show it to you. So you guys can get caught up. Hang on. Ooh, I'm like throwing things around. Look at this die. Oh, what? What is it called? It's called Everyday Details die. The card base is, this card base is just a standard card base. So this one's 4 1/4 by 11, and it's scored at 5 1/2, Pamela. But you could do 8 1/2 by 5 1/2 and score it at 4 1/4. Oh, what is it called? I thought you meant this die. It's called Stampin' Chick Creations. And if you go to my link tree that's here at the top right hand corner, linktr.ee/stampinchick, it will take you to all of my links, and you can get to my page from there. Okay. This is Everyday Details die. This is the new die set that I was telling you guys about. It's amazing, and I love it. Okay, like this one too. Like, how much fun is this one going to be? And this one actually cuts out like the inside circle, but then your other piece, like the negative or whatever it would be, has the circle around it too, or the cutouts on it. It's really cool. Okay, let's get focused here. Okay, this one. I'm looking for a stamp set. I'm gonna do this one as a thinking of you. I love this die too. I'm telling you, it's gonna be that one next to like my stitch shapes and my deckled circles and my deckled rectangles that I will use on everything. Like everything. Like you saw, I used it on 3 cards already tonight. So just, you will get sick and tired of seeing it, I promise you. Okay. I'm going to use, Gorgeous Grape on this one, I think. I hope my Gorgeous Grape actually works, though. It's one of my purples that doesn't work, and I think it's this one. Where's my... Okay. Oh, Highland Heather. Oh, ha! Ooh, that would not have been cool. My Highland Heather and my Gorgeous... Oh, jeepers, my colors are all mixed up. What the heck is happening? Oh, what the heck's happening here? Sorry, I just went to go grab my re-inker. And all my... There it is. All my stamp pads are in the wrong slot. Okay. I'm just going to add some more ink on here. So I heard today, while I was at the hockey game, the man that sits behind us never stops talking the whole time. He's an expert on everything but nothing. And he was saying that next week the temperature here is supposed to get up to like +9. So they're going golfing, which I kind of chuckled at. Because I was like, if you can find a golf course that would let you on their golf course in February. Sorry, my ink, I just re-inked this and now it's giving me grief. I didn't wait to spread it around, and I should have. There. Okay, I think I got her. I think I got her, caught her. I just want to make sure I've got it before I go and stamp and then ruin my whole... Okay, I'm just going to go with it. It's pretty dark because I just re-inked it, but it will dry. All right. What do you think? Wait, I don't think we're done. Yeah, that one's pretty sloppy. I should have waited to re-ink that. Okay. Dimensionals. I'm gonna show you something else I'm gonna do. We're gonna have to do some pretty fun stuff here. This card might be my favorite. Again, not a purple girl, but these lavenders, and I have to be honest, when I first saw this lavender suite, I wasn't going to order it because I was like, it's cute, but like, I don't know, like the paper's pretty. I'm like obsessed with it. Okay, wait. What? Butterflies? What the heck? Who invited the butterflies? So if you came to this lavender class, you got a package of these butterflies. They're very, very dainty, but they're very, very beautiful. And I think I might have somewhere in my infinite wisdom. Okay, where'd it go? Now it's making me grumpy. That's black. That's green. Oh, I know I had a purple one. There it is. I knew I had it. Okay. If you don't have these finger daubers, they're amazing. Okay, so I'm going to use Highland Heather. And Highland Heather is very, very pale. And you don't see anything. I promise you, you're not going to see anything. Let's see something here. I'm just going to kind of soften up the edges without ripping my butterfly. You guys all still with me? I could do this in Gorgeous Gray, but because I just re-inked it, it's going to be very, very dark. Oops. So I don't really want, I'm not putting a ton of color on this one. And that's on purpose because I don't want it to be like a stark. I just want to take the stark whiteness. Oops. Gotta be careful. Stark whiteness away from from this. Okay. Okay. Where's my finger dropper? So now it's not white. It's a pale, pale purple. Okay. So then I'm going to put this one up here. Okay, you're still with me? Looking at the paper butterflies. Do you want the item number? Because I have a package right here. Ugh, they're stuck. 162612. And you get 40 butterflies in there. 40. That's a lot of butterflies. Okay, now. So if you came to the lavender class, you also got these gems. Which are so pretty. Okay, so 1. Come on. That's fine. We'll just do it this way. It's not what I wanted, but anyway. Got it. Okay. Love this layout and your cards. Aw, thank you, Pamela. Okay, so this was the 3rd card. Those are bigger than I thought they were going to be. Okay. Nonetheless, let's not digress. Let's just carry on. All right. We have to vote. 1, 2, and 3. So look at how different this is. Right? The butterfly, doesn't it just like another favorite, lovely lavender. I know, very pretty. Good. Okay, the butterfly just kicks it up a notch, eh? Don't you think? Okay, so Susan says 3, 2, and 1. Anybody else want to vote? One, 3, and 2. The blue one's really pretty too. I'm going to take pictures of them close up so you can see them. But honestly, this one, if you see it in person, Colleen says 1 and 2. You're not a lavender girl, eh, Colleen? Honestly, I'm not, purple's not my jam. You'll notice I wear a lot of black for a reason. 1, 3, and 2. Pamela says 1, 3, 2. Can't decide. I like them all. I know, honestly. They're all, like this one is very, very, it's a great layout. So I will show you what Miss Tamara sent me. Her, God, words are hard today. Oops. She did my card in black and white, which I thought was hilarious because I love black and white, right? Maddie says 1, 3, and 2. Yeah, this one is, I thought maybe with the wild wheat, I might like it, but the wild wheat's a little strong on this one. 1, 3, and 2. Okay, so how many of you guys are going to actually use this layout? That's what I want to know. I'm curious to know if this is something you might use, or is it one of the, it's okay, but I don't know, pile. What do you think? Pamela says, I will. Yes. I will. I will for sure. Okay, perfect. Good. Okay, so I have told you in the past what I do. So I'm going to do this for a second. Okay, so what I do is I will take those measurements that I gave you tonight for Mystery Monday, take your crappy dollar store Michaels icky paper, right? Because we all bought it thinking we would use it, and let's be honest, we're not using it now that we have Stampin' Up! Paper. So you're going to take that paper, because I have some like right here. This is what I do. I take my templates, make one of the templates. Okay, I'm going to grab you my box. Actually, bear with me. This is for my fancy folds. So I do this for fancy folds. But let me share my screen again. Hang on. This is for fancy folds. But this is what I do. So the ladies that came to class on Saturday, you'll recognize this. So this is what I do. I take my Kaka paper, I take a Sharpie marker, and I put all the measurements on here, right? All my measurements are on there. And then they all go in this box. Here's my box. These are all my samples. Okay? So this is just like a dollar store box. Do the exact same thing. So grab your Kaka paper, put your measurements on it, make one of these layouts, put it on there, right? And then you're going to be able to whip off cards very, very quickly when the time comes that you need a card. So you're not going to sit there and go, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You do know what to do because you have the cards. And this way you don't have to measure again, right? You're doing it once, you're measuring once, and then you're done. And card making will then be a game changer for you, okay? So keep that in mind as you are creating whenever you come across something that you're really, really enjoying. So any of our Mystery Monday ones, it's a really great idea to take that paper that you're not using, right? Because we all have it. I don't know anybody who says, oh, I don't have any paper I don't use. Because if that's the case, we need to have a chat. Because I'd like to know your secret. Okay, so start doing that and you will notice, yes. So here, Linda, here's my sticky notes. I was telling the ladies on Saturday that a lot of times what I will do is I will find something that I like and I'll write down the measurements on like a sticky note. And then I don't put the name because Maddie came to class and she has an idea book or a sketchbook. And I was like, oh my gosh, like you're my idol. Like honestly, because that is something I've wanted to do for years and I've never gotten there. So like kudos to her. But I was telling them, I said, I have all these sticky notes all over my room without a name on them. Right. And then they're just all over. And then I go, or I stick them, like I have a huge gigantic binder on the bottom shelf here. It's like this big, okay? It's got papers stuffed in it. It's got sketches. It's got templates. You name it. It's like 19 years worth of stuff, okay? But a lot of times those don't have the name on them. They just have the measurements. And I have no idea what it makes, right? So it's really useless to me at this point until I start to sit and make the card. I'm like, oh yeah, that card. I remember now. Whereas this way, if you put it into your box, right, then it's all there and then you have a visual. And once I see the card layout, I know exactly which papers I want to use, right? So for me, I can hear something buzzing in this house. So for me, it's been a game changer, right? Because I've been able to just grab the template, grab the paper, because now I know exactly which paper I want to use as soon as I see the layout, and I'm off and going, right? So hopefully that's a really good tip for you. And that will make your life a lot easier when it comes to card making. Okay. All right. Thank you for joining me. 2 new videos coming this week. I want to say one might be Tuesday and one might be Thursday or Wednesday, Thursday. I can't remember, but it's before Friday and it's not today. So it's got to be Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I don't remember. Feels like years ago that I posted those. And don't forget classes. There's only 3 spots left for the $25 class. There's still lots of room in the Trusty Tool one, and the Technique class, there's only 2 spots left, I believe. All right. So thanks for joining me. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope you're having a fantastic week. And I will chat with you all very soon. Get your cards posted so I can see them. All right. Have a great night. See ya. Bye.